Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Welcome to smoky Winnipeg. I opened my windows up, I'm guessing a couple hours ago already. And it wasn't very long, and I'm thinking, I can smell the smoke. Yeah, I don't know why I'm laughing. It's a serious situation. Certain areas north of Winnipeg are getting evacuated. Yeah. Anyway, I guess as the world gets more and more populated, and these natural disasters, which have probably been happening for thousands of years and we just didn't know about it, we are more and more affected by it. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to continue on here. It seems to me that yesterday I was messing around with the tweezers trying to get that little piece of railing in place. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have this at more of an angle so that it's, when the railing goes in, it's pushing in against the side of the bulkhead equally as much as it is onto the platform. In other words, a 45-degree angle. Maybe just a little bit more than what you see there. At least that's the plan. Now, also, one of the viewers mentioned something that I was thinking myself yesterday too, and that was that when I was using these tweezers to hold it, I should have used the tweezers that were just a little bit more flat. I might have had better luck. I do have another pair that's even more flat it's a little larger than this, but they are unfortunately, where I have to go, I think they're almost too big. Tony's tweezers would have worked pretty good because they're soft on the end. They would have held the railing, except that they are also too big. Believe it or not. I mean, yeah. So we're going to recompose and do that. I imagine we're going to have Missy the dog. How it's going to work out, I don't know, because she's going in a different direction because of the construction on the street there. At least that's what I'm hearing. And so if she might just all of a sudden appear at the door and I'm not ready with the cameras. So I have to be able to see her coming. She has to sort of catch my eye. Anyway, yeah, let's try and get on here today. I know we're in probably a very small chance that we're going to actually finish step 15 today. But it would be nice to try and get these railings and everything in place. I think in order to, there does have to be a ladder that comes down from that platform to the deck that this is sitting on. I think the best way to do that will be to get the deck over here, lay it on the table, plug this module in where it's supposed to go. Then we'll be able to get the angle just right for the ladder. That's the plan. Probably about 10:30 this morning we're going to go out for a bike ride unless it starts to rain. And in a way I hope it does rain because we need the rain to put out the forest fires. Unfortunately, Murphy's Law says it won't rain it'll only rain here in Winnipeg, and it won't rain where the forest fires are, which are actually a long ways north of here. Well, they're all over the North America right now. I don't think it's just north. I think they're probably all over the place. That's the way it goes. Okay, let's recompose here, and I don't have any big news. It's 17.9 Celsius right now. It's not quite as warm as yesterday, which might be a good thing. We'll see what happens. I have not checked the weather forecast this morning. Maybe by the time I edit this clip out, I will have checked it and you will have seen that I dubbed it in. And I will try and put on today's forecast so that you know I'm not showing you yesterday's. Oh my. Let's get going here. Yep. They say no news is good news, and we're really getting no news. Well, we will be doing something a little interesting when I go on my bike ride, all being well. At least that's the plan. It's sort of in a way it's kind of got something to do with the model table, and yet in a way it doesn't. Well, it will tomorrow morning. Yes, it will have something to do with tomorrow morning's model table. Let's recompose and get ourselves at a better angle here. Okay. Now, just to my left, sitting on the floor beside me here, is a tripod, and on the tripod is my spotlight. My plan is that when I put the macro lens on and we move in, I can put the spotlight on and see how this is going to look in the monitor. Yeah, that illuminates in there, not too bad. Maybe I don't need it right now. Now we got to get our railing out of there. I'm just going to use the wax pencil. There we go. All right. Now we were going to use these tweezers. Looks like I'm scratching the paint off of there. Yeah, this is probably going to work better. And the idea will be to try and position this in. And then when I let go of it, it should sort of stay there like that. Now, okay, let's get the macro lens on and see how this is going to look. Okay, I think I got my angles right. Let's get some glue on there. I'm going to be using the CA thick. It's kind of leaning back. You probably can't see that. Well, I think I'd best just leave well enough alone here. Okay, I'm not going to use the curing agent. I'm just going to let that sit there. Yeah, if I use the curing agent, it's not going to have as much a chance to, soak into the paint. Now, if we don't touch that, it won't come out of there. Well, once again, it is what it is. Now, strangely enough, the next piece of railing we put on goes from this edge all the way around to the back here. But this area right here is open. I don't know why it would be open. I'm sure I got it on the right way. No, my angle's not right there. I think I basically got it. Maybe this post could go back just a little bit, but it won't. Okay, I think that's starting to glue itself into place there. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. The next piece has to be the ladder, and the ladder goes in the. Well, I can't poke at it, but I think you can see where the ladder is going to go. Let's get the deck here on the table, and then we can plug this module into the deck, and we can get our angle for the ladder just right. Okay, look who's already here. Alright, just hang on, Missy. Just hang on here. Okay, come on. Come on. There you go. Oh, she's looking for the little pile of treats that I normally have. Oh, did she have any after effects from eating that?
None.
No. Okay, so it might have been something else that she ate. You know, she maybe a poisoned bowl.
Or maybe all at once it's too much. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's probably pretty rich if it's bone marrow.
Yeah, and yet usually the rich stuff. Yeah, I love you too. Usually the rich stuff costs money, and that big bag was fairly inexpensive. I was surprised how cheap it was, and it got good rating. So, yeah. Okay, are we done? Are we done already? Hey, Missy, you gonna come say goodbye? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for your kindness, Ron.
Okay, we'll see you later.
See you later.
Yeah, have a good day.
Thanks, Ron. You too.
Bye, Missy.
Nice day for a motorcycle ride.
That's what we're planning. Yeah, that's what we're planning. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, as I have often said, life is what happens to you while you're making other plans. And yeah, Missy was a little bit early. I was outside actually taking my bike out of the bike box when she went out for her walk, and I asked her, I said, how long are you going to be? And she barked back at me, I'm going to be, you know, about 10-15 minutes. So I thought I had lots of time. And she changed her mind and came back early. So I was not ready. Anyway, soon after that I got a phone call from my daughter, and she's planning something this afternoon, so I'm going to be biking over there, all being well. Then I want to bike over to a store and pick something up this morning. I think I have time to get the deck on the model table here and get this piece laying down on it or mounted into the slots, and I don't know how much time we're gonna have yet this morning, because I have done no editing yet. So well, that's not true. I did a tiny little bit. Okay, yeah, I better get my thoughts together here. My brain is kind of freezing up on me. It needs to be rebooted, I guess you'd call it. Okay, let me reboot my brain and get the deck on the model table. Okay, let's be very careful now where I grab this thing, because we've got some really fragile little pieces that we've just put on there. And this module, okay, we've got a positioning peg here and one there, and they actually go right in here. We'll bring the camera over here and make it a little easier to see, or maybe can I move the ship over in that direction? Well, we'll come up with something, I'm sure. Alright, these pegs may not fit in these slots as well as they once did because they've been painted. So I might have to do a little bit of scraping to get this to work. Yeah, they're just not going to fall into place. But this is where this has to go. And then I will be able to judge the angle of the ladder, because the base of the ladder will rest on the deck, obviously. Okay, what I'm going to have to do is very carefully take my knife here. Where is it? Or something. Yeah, and just scrape these down. But I'm going to do that off camera so I don't accidentally bump my photo etch here. Okay. I think this will work. Yeah, this is basically all the way down now. We should be able to get our angles just right. I'll reposition. Okay, now that I've got my spotlight still over here beside me, I may as well use it, but it looks like this could go down just a little bit more yet into the deck. Although, don't want to press too hard and break something. Maybe that's about as far as it's going to go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not seeing too much of a space right there. Alright, now we got to get one of our little photo etch ladders, preferably the right one, and run it down. But you know, I'm going to call today's episode a day. Even though it is only about, what time is it? It's only 10:15 in the morning. We haven't even had pizza yet. We might have to postpone pizza for tomorrow. I've got just too much other stuff happening right now, and I don't feel like eating my pizza at 10:15 in the morning. So, yeah, we're going to have pizza tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we will be seeing you tomorrow.